Hey y'all, triggers. I hope everybody is doing okay by the time you click on this video. This is so important. Triggers. Does anything ever trigger you? Or do you consider yourself to be one that is unbothered? Y'all know for a while that was a trend on social media, being unbothered. Nonetheless, if you are unbothered about everything, why are you triggered by some things? This is because there are some parts of you that are not healed. Well, internet, I did my healing work. I went to this expo. I read this book. I listened to this podcast. I'm a member of this organization, and we go out and we meditate together and we fly to other countries and we do our healing rituals. Yeah, all of that is cool until you're triggered. And in order for you to be triggered, it means there is something that still bothers you. I'm not telling you not to go on the retreats and all of that, and I'm not calling that stuff a waste of money. I am saying we are all human, though, with brains. Our brains are like computers. It doesn't forget. It may forgive, it may move on, but it does not forget. Especially the way that certain people made you feel. And even if you up and relocate, cut certain people out of your life, as soon as you run into someone else who talks the same way, who treats you that way, which means they are a reminder of that which you broke away from, you will be triggered because you are not healed. You thought you were healed. But if you were, why do you find yourself still trying to get revenge? Why, after you see a certain person at the mall or at the restaurant, 2 hours later, you're driving down the street and you're thinking about what they said to you 3 years ago, how they treated you and threw you under the bus 6 months ago? Because it's still triggering. Your mind is taking you down those roads that you were traveling when it was fresh. The mind is so powerful that you can even feel the same emotions that you felt when you were hurt by someone. The brain does not forget. You do have some people that get so traumatized that they do forget. For this video, we're not talking about them. We're talking about you. Because some people are still triggering you. So, internet, what are you proposing? I propose that you really deal with those things that are triggering you. And you ask the hard questions. Why is this bothering me? Is it bothering you because you believe you deserve more? You're worthy? You shouldn't be dealing with certain things? Are you being triggered because you see others seemingly being treated better than you are? Especially if we're talking about a romantic relationship. But this can apply to platonic too, because even in friendships groups, we find that some people in friendship groups feel like they have been ostracized to an extent. Like they don't get the invites. They don't get the same treatment. They find out about things on social media. They get a phone call maybe once a year. Whereas everybody else in the friendship group are meeting up here and there throughout the year. Yet whenever you do talk to them, oh, you my friend, I love you so much. When love is an action word. Caring about someone and being grateful for someone, being thankful for someone, those are action words. Just using your mouth to verbally put out some words, we can all do that. We can all do that. Just like some people can say, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I did that to you. And they don't mean it. They're just talking. Which is another thing that traumatizes folks. Because they've heard all the words, but they've seen no action, no reciprocation of love, No reciprocation of you want this relationship just as much as I do. Friendship or romantic. Don't let people tell you that they're so busy that they can't shoot you a text back. And it doesn't have to be immediately back. But come on. Who don't have their phone on them? And if it's not on them, it's somewhere in the vicinity. Don't let people tell you that they're so busy that they couldn't call you all year long. Because before the end of the week, they're going to be on the phone with someone. Before the end of the day, they're going to be on the phone with someone. Although you called them today, you text them today. But they'll make it seem like they're so busy with business and making money and all of this that they don't have time. Yet they make time for everyone and everything else. They choose not to make time for you. Remember that. It's a choice. Just like you have the choice to hang out with and love on the ones that you deem appropriate or necessary, worthy of that. It's the same thing with other people. We all have a choice. People choose who they want to call, who they want to spend time with. Don't be fooled by that statement, people are too busy. Come on, think about entertainers who are on the road, comedians, singers, people who are entrepreneurs, people who have several businesses, investors. Yet these people make time for a text. They make time for a call. But these alleged friends of yours, they leave you on red for months and months. And if you say something, they respond as if they're so dumbfounded and like you're just talking about something and they're just so unaware. They're just so caught off guard. Say that for the birds. That's a bunch of bull. Know where you fit in with people. That was a side note, though. Let's get back to the topic. That was a side note. Get into healing, though. How do we get to true healing? Sometimes I wonder, are we ever truly fully healed? When you think about an accident, if a slip and fall or anything that happens to your body, does that wound ever truly go away? Is there really no sign of it? And I'm asking for myself. Right now I'm looking at my leg because, I'm looking at my leg because years ago I used to work for a cleaning company and I ran into a table. I wasn't aware that the table was broken. It was a glass table too. And they literally had pushed the table together. And I was wiping the table and accidentally bumped it with my right thigh. The whole right side of the table, it was like a diagonal. It was a rectangle table, but it was a slit in it. And they had literally like pushed it back together. This whole piece just fell down. But not before it stabbed me in my thigh. It's still there. When I touch it, it's no pain, but the proof is still there on my thigh that something occurred. And I know I'm speaking of the body, but our mind, we don't forget anything. Our mind is a computer. So are we ever healed? Like when you see that person that you used to date, the person that you used to be married to, and you see them, whether it's social media or whether your adult children are coming back giving you a report, or somebody in the city coming back giving you a report telling you, oh, how well your ex is treating their new wife or a new husband, new relationship. Are you unbothered by that? Or does something rise up in you? Let's remember this is the same person who swore up and down they couldn't give you the things that they're not giving to their new spouse. They didn't know how to plan dates when they were with you. They didn't know how to be emotionally available. They didn't know how to regulate their emotions when they were with you. But now you're seeing and hearing about how well they're treating their spouse. Some women who maybe never wanted to cook, they wanted to work. And all of a sudden their ex-husband is hearing that now their ex-wife is a stay-at-home mom. Where he used to beg her to stay home and give him some attention, stay home and just take care of the house. But now he's hearing and seeing his ex-wife is now a stay-at-home wife. She's keeping the house clean. Now she's cooking. Oh, now she's baking cakes and selling them now. But when he was married to her, oh gosh, he couldn't get her to stay home. She was constantly on the go, busybody, just going. He felt like he was irrelevant in the marriage. And now he's watching a totally different woman that has emerged. Somebody say, well, that man should have stayed with that woman so that he could have been with her while he emerged. That's not necessarily true. Sometimes different people bring out different characteristics within a person. And then, yes, some people do evolve and develop and change, but none of us know when that's going to happen. And should you constantly deal with a person when they are living in a way where they are putting out non-negotiables, the things that are non-negotiable for you, you can't live with these things, and so you leave, and now the non-negotiables are irrelevant. Now they're not even on that now. They've totally cleaned up their act, but they cleaned it up and they're giving the best of them to the next person. Are you unbothered when you experience things like this? Are you unbothered when you see people who are seemingly successful, although they have taken from you? They've taken your resources. They've borrowed money from you, never paid you back. How does it make you feel when these people are seemingly doing well? When you see them on social media in a ribbon cutting ceremony, buying homes, new cars, vacationing all year. Every time you go on social media, it seems like they're in a new country while you're still trying to get your life together. How does it make you feel? Are you honestly unbothered by things like that? So this is what I mean by, are we truly healed? Or are we okay as long as we are not triggered? I think it's something worth thinking about. Definitely something that's worth thinking about. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is something that maybe I could do another video on, a part 2, but just some thoughts. Are we ever truly healed?